Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Central Michigan Chippewas, Mount Pleasant, Michigan. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, and the Chippewas will kick it off to get us underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cardinals offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating.
Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. To the air on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Chippewas offense will get the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Takes a handoff. It's Townsend. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Baker. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hawkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The field goal is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Patel. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. He makes a stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. Off the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Jukes his way for more.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Baker. Trying to make magic with his feet. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. The Chippewas will punt it away on 4th down. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He'll take it himself.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Chippewas will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll go to the counter. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's a heat. Looking deep. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
I feel like it's hard to forget to cover the big fella, the tight end, the man over the middle of the field most of the time. He comes wide open. I don't know if it was a busted coverage or whatever, but he makes the big play for this offense, and the defense better take note. We got to cover the tight end.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Cardinals are on the move. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and goal for the offense. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Sneaks it in.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Keeps it on the bootleg. Finds his man. It's Townsend. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on second down. On the move. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Chippewas come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run the sneak for it. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He's got it on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Baker. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To the ground with the back. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. QB draw. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Jackson. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the tailback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Did as he throws. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll leave it with the lone back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Illegal block on back. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Baker. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Chippewas send out the punt unit. He gets it away from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Motion from the wide receiver. Going right to work up top. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And you watch the right defensive end get in there so fast, rush the passer, get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. I love the replays of these things when you can really hone in on that one guy on the one side and you just watch him go to work.
Unloads to the right. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The Cardinals need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Here's the pressure. That's caught. It's Townsend. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times and lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Going to the ground. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looks as if he's going to run it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Baker. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They boot it away on 4th down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires to the big fella. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Using his legs, it's Townsend. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And some room to work. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's second and long. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Chippewas will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. At the 20, he's got space. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Trying to set the tone with the run. Oh, he's got some space. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he stopped. And the Chippewas want to crank the tempo. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to pick up yardage. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll try it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Chippewas are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Well, there's the trust this quarterback has in his guy, right? He knows he's going to give him an opportunity in critical down and distances. 3rd down, find your best matchup because you know he can make the catch, he can get his feet in bounds, and keep the drive moving.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Chippewas. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Townsend. Runs through a tackle. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Back to the ground game on the left. Turning it up. Got enough space. Touchdown, Chips. And that one will give them the lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Alabama has the lead right now, but this Tide crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by a field goal over Arkansas. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Just a short pass to the tight end.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Handoff to the lone back. Quick spin on the ride. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Chippewas with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. right back to the well. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Looking for space, it's Townsend. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Baker. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the keeper. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Durham. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try to get outside. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Chippewas will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got him downfield. And they swarm him under. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Presley. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Rushes on him. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll pull it down. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Baker. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. The Chippewas are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Chippewas will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Presley. Breaks into the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Unloads it left. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Right down the middle. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Under fire. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. On the move.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Back to throw, it's Baker. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got it. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. On the move. He breaks a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Chippewas need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's in open space downfield. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Cardinals are facing third and inches. He'll go to the sneak. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Snagged out of the air. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He's going up top here late in the game. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try the run. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. The give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.